Hi there. One of the hardest parts of PR isn't pitching. It's actually finding the right opportunities to pitch to. Instead of spending hours searching for journalists and editors, there are platforms that send real media requests straight to your inbox. That means you're working with active opportunities, not guessing who might need a quote or an article. So today we'll look at a few of these platforms, what kind of queries they send, as well as the benefits, the common mistakes PR professionals make, and then how to use them. Now, here are just a few of these platforms that connect journalists and content creators with experts by sending requests straight to your inbox. Some of the well-known ones include Help a Reporter Out. It's one of the original query-based platforms where journalists request expert input. And then you also have a site called Source Bottle. It's popular in Australia and globally, sending journalist requests and expert calls. And then you've got a Mention Match. It is a modern Harrow style platform with curated media opportunities. And then you've also got a contributed content connection. It's focused on byline articles and full expert written contributions. And then you also have niche ones like Food for Media, where it is a platform connecting food, hospitality, and lifestyle experts with media opportunities. And Food for Media, I think, is part of a collective where they also have Homes for Media and I think Property for Media as well. Now, these are just a few of the different platforms that send the queries directly to you. And the core idea is journalists post what they need and then experts respond to these queries. So, what these platforms actually do. So instead of cold pitching journalists, these tools flip the process a bit. So journalists and editors and publishers, they submit a request for expert quotes, for guest articles or byline content, industry commentary, trend analysis or data insights, and then as well as expert roundup contributions. So each request usually includes the journalist or the publication's name, the exact question or topic. They've also got the submission format. So if they want a quote or if they want an article, and they'll have the word count and the guidelines as well, and then a clear deadline. So you are never guessing. You know exactly what they need and when they need it as well. So, why these platforms are powerful? Well, the biggest advantage is intent. These aren't cold emails, they are active requests from journalists who are already looking for sources. That means higher relevance compared to cold pitching, faster access to media opportunities, clear expectations upfront of what the journalist or publisher wants, easier entry points to newer PR professionals, and then also potential backlinks and published coverage. So, in simple terms, you're responding to demand instead of creating it. Now, the hidden problem most PR professionals face. Okay, so here's where things get a little bit interesting and where most people go wrong. When they start receiving too many queries, they either ignore most of them because they feel a bit overwhelmed, they don't know which ones to pitch to, or they start pitching to everything just not to miss out. So both approaches reduce effectiveness. So why this happens? Well, this happens because these platforms can feel like a flood of opportunities coming your way, especially when you are new to them. But not every query is meant for you, and treating them all the same leads to wasted time and low quality pitches. The key issue is not access, it's selection. So what these queries are really telling you? Well, every query gives you structured information about what the journalist actually wants. And this is what you need to pay attention to. It is the a topic they are covering, the angle they are taking, so their clear stance or their spin that they would want to take on the story, the publication or outlet involved. So if it is a finance publication, you understand that it has to be written within that space and use that type of tone, professional tone and jargon, or maybe not jargon heavy, but within that tone and the deadline they are working towards. You don't want to send something that the deadline might be today. You don't want to send it 3 4 days from now, because they might have written the content, they might have published within that time as well, so they no longer need your quote or your insights. So that deadline is especially important because timing often determines whether your pitch gets considered at all. And yes, in some cases, you can still pitch slightly after the deadline, but only if the topic is evergreen or the journalist is still actively updating the piece. If you have a relationship with them and you're in constant contact with that journalist, you can reach out and say, hey, are you still working on this? They can let you know whether or not you can still pitch to it. So, how to use these platforms properly? The best PR professionals don't treat these platforms like a volume game, they treat them like a filtering system. So, to use them effectively, only respond to queries that match your real expertise. So, if you are in finance, you can respond to a finance queries. If you are a CEO or founder or within a executive or management position, then you can respond to ones where they would like a general overview of business or from a founder or CEO point of view. So prioritize relevance over speed is also important. It's not about sending queries out as fast as you can before any of the other experts to focus on the relevancy. Then track what you respond to. If a journalist does get back to you, you want to know exactly what it was that you sent when you sent it in order to build that relationship with them. And then respect deadlines strictly. There's no hard feelings when you send a pitch too late and the journalist doesn't use it, only thinking, oh, but I've got the best quote there, I've got relevant expertise, this is exactly what you are looking for. If the deadline has passed, then it's a good chance that you have missed that opportunity. But just because the deadline has passed, don't think that you won't have any more opportunities from those journalists. Keep in mind they are always sending out queries. And then focus on quality, not quantity. You can even have some kind of standard, or you have a certain amount that you want to send out each day. So you can set that amount as, okay, I'm going to send out 10 pictures a day, or I'll send out 5 pictures a day, and this is how much I want to send out within a month. And then you can kind of gauge like how many pictures you get accepted from those, so that you know exactly not just your pitch count, but also your success rate. So the goal is not to respond to everything, it is to respond to the right things. So platforms that send media requests directly to your inbox can completely change how you approach PR. They give you direct access to real journalist needs, but only if you use them strategically. Because in PR, it's not about how many opportunities you see, it's about how well you choose the right ones.